Hi folks, welcome back to our channel where we give you all the tips and tricks for all your remodeling needs. I'm Joe Ferranti Gennaro.
And I'm Delina. What is the most popular countertop today?
Okay, so this is quartz countertops, and there would be granite. That would be the two of the most popular things to put in. There's also a product called quartzite, and then there's like marble.
So what about the price difference? If somebody, is granite more expensive than quartz, or how's the pricing on countertops?
That's a really good question. So in the world of countertops, if you think of like a pie in pricing, granite can be one of the least expensive things to put in. It could also be one of the most expensive. So granite's a natural stone. It's mined in a quarry, cut it off the side of a mountain, and they polish it, and they come and they put it in your house, and they put a sealer on it to seal. The pricing in that pie can go from level 1, which would be the least expensive, to level 10, which would be one of the most expensive things you could put on your kitchen countertop.
And what's the difference between 1 and 10 to make them?
Okay, so the level 1 and 2 granites are all over the world. They're very popular. They're mountains, literally, of the material. So that material usually comes from the United States, Brazil, China, places in the world where they have just mountains of granite, okay? And so those colors tend to be a little denser and darker. So your level 1, 2 granites usually don't need to be sealed as much. We seal them, but they don't stain as easy because they're very dense. But they're not in the current colors that most people are wanting, okay? So, but they are the least expensive price point. And there's a few in there that look, that will go with the new design. So if someone's asking me for the best budget on a kitchen, I would recommend a level 1 or 2 granite. On the other end of the spectrum of the granite would be like a quartzite. And a quartzite is technically in the granite stone range, but it's made mostly of quartz, which is harder than granite, denser than granite, but it's so hard that it tends to get flaky. And when I started in construction, nobody even put that in because it would fall apart when you mined it. But the new technologies, they'll put like a mesh on the back of it and resin and hold it firm together. And it can be absolutely beautiful. I mean, it can be the most beautiful thing to put on your countertops. Again, it's probably the most expensive. The issue with it is it's very light in color and density, so it stains very easy, okay? Everybody wants those colors that those quartzites are, but they don't want the maintenance. And that's where this product right here, this quartz countertop, yes. So this is a combination of man-made stone and quartz. Do you know how they make the quartz countertops?
No, I do not. I was going to ask.
So what they do is they mine the quartz that we talked about in the quartzite. They mine it, they grind it up, and with a resin and heat and pressure, they make a slab. And it comes out, it's harder than granite, denser than granite, and it's permanently sealed. So with a little bit of care and maintenance, it doesn't need to be worried about staining.
Right.
And it comes in the colors that look like marble and the quartzites, like the lighter color things. So that's why this has taken over. And it's also in that pie of pricing from level 1 to 10. It's in the middle. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it can be less than the quartzite and give you the look of a marble or a quartzite.
So it'll be a little less than the high in granite.
Yes, and less maintenance. So those are the two things together that have made the quartz the most popular kind of countertop. Yeah. And then there's different brands. You have Cambria, Pompeii. There's probably 10 or 15 different brands of quartz. The product was invented by a man in Israel, and he has the machines that make it. So any of the companies that use the original machines, they are the right density and quality. There is, again, a Chinese standard for quartz, and it's less dense, less material, and it stains. And that's why, there is some people that said, well, quartz, the man-made quartz stains.
Right.
Well, that is the quartz, again, It's been
I've heard that always. That's why I would steer away from it.
right. It's because they brought in something that was less
Mm-hmm.
expensive, and they didn't make it with the quality machines that are manufactured in Israel
Mm-hmm.
to make these materials. They copied it,
Right.
and they figured out a way to make it less expensive. Well, they got to do something to do that, and that's
Mm-hmm.
less quartz and less resin. So it tends to be more porous, more like a granite is.
They can-
It's still a good stone, it just needs to be sealed.
Right.
So we don't put in the Chinese standard quartz countertops. Yeah, edging, different edges on the countertops. What kind of edging do you
I love
have in
it.
your You like the square?
Yeah, I have the square. I
Okay.
think it's clean and looks really nice.
Yeah,
Some
so
people
this.
get like bevel there. Some people.
Yeah, you can do a beveled, you can do a rounded.
Now this as well, the quartz you can do any edge, like you do
Yes.
the granite.
Yes, yeah. And then have you seen like the waterfall edges?
No,
No?
no.
Okay, so you can take the material and go down the side of the cabinets,
Oh, nice.
and we miter the outside
Mhm.
corner. So that's again one of the most popular trends in countertops
Mm-hmm.
is doing an island maybe.
And put this down on the sides of it.
And put it down the
that
sides of
would
the
be really
island. Yes, it's a very clean look.
Mm-hmm.
Also trends of maybe doing a different color on the island from the other perimeter.
Yeah, I did see that. Like we put a black color granite on the island and then like white on the countertops.
Yes.
It looks really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now that was you can do that with quartz. It
You can do
comes
that
in
with quartz.
Any color. It comes in any color.
Yeah, there's hundreds. There's probably 5 or 6 really good quality brands, and then they each have, I don't know, 40, 50 colors each. So that's almost
That's a lot.
endless, you know.
You could find one that you like.
Yes, for sure. All right. Well, we want to thank you guys for watching our channel. Please subscribe and like. And if you'd like more information, please go to our our website, tampakitchenandbath.com.